Oh, oh, hey, distraction. Distraction kills productivity. And this little thing right here is the number one distractor in the world right now. Number two is the other screens in your life. It's this one, it's this one, it's that one there, the television. It's everywhere. Distraction kills productivity. Distraction stops you from getting the dreams that you have in your life. And we spend more time of our life in distraction now than ever before. Why? Because every app on your phone, every page on your internet is designed to distract you. You know what I mean? If you go onto YouTube and you're going to go in and watch a video, as soon as you watch one 2-minute video, YouTube knows what you like. And so then it's going to then give you a dozen or half a dozen other videos that they know you want to watch, and you're going to watch one video and then another and then another and another. If you're on social media and you're on there and you're scrolling down and you see a post that you like and you click on it and you watch a video, what's going to come up? More videos just like that. There are 4 screens in the world that kill us with distraction. I call it the screen suck, and it's this. It's you go onto look at your computer, your smartphone, it's sitting there harmlessly, not doing anything, and then all of a sudden you hear it go bzzz, and you're like, huh, a bzzz, that's important, or a ding, or whatever it is, and you go like, and then you're immediately distracted. I don't care what you were doing. You were focused on something, you're in a conversation, you're working on something, you're prospecting, you're doing something that matters, and then all of a sudden, bzzz, and you look down, you're immediately distracted. And these 4 screens, I call it screen suck, because what happens is the moment you look at it, it just sucks your face right in, right? You know what I'm talking about. Not only is it a distraction, but the worst part is it's an addiction. That's what's happening, is we're in addiction with our screens. From the moment we wake up in the morning, in fact, I was watching a video by Sinek, who's a great thought leader on technology and growth. And he says, when you wake up in the morning, if you have a partner, if you have a spouse, and you look at your cell phone before you speak to your spouse, you're addicted. And if you don't believe you're addicted, just try going an hour before without looking at this. Put it away for an hour. If you put it, I bet you can't do it. Try going 30 minutes in the morning without looking at your phone. But when you first wake up, what if you didn't look at your phone for 30 minutes? If you can't do it without extreme effort, you're addicted. Just the way it is. How do you own your screen without it owning you? Because here's the reality. This is part of our life. Right? I mean, you can't, the beauty of technology is this does so much for us. There are 4 screens that cause the screen suck. Your smartphone, your tablet, your computer screen, and your television. That's the ones that kill you. They're awesome, right? There's so many things because of technology that we can do today that make our life simpler, that enable communication that we used to could not have. It simplifies everything. It makes things more effective, more efficient. But it also sucks up so much of our time. How do you own your screens without letting them own you? So how do you break the addiction? Because I would say that almost everybody that I work with, almost every coaching member I work with, people that come to my training camps, it's an epidemic of distraction. So how do you own the screens without them owning you? And the way you do it is by setting some boundaries. So I just want to share with you 4 strategies for getting control of the screen suck addiction that is epidemic in our world today. So number 1 is create no screen zones in your life. Create no screen zones in your life. In other words, certain boundaries of times of the day when you're not gonna look at any screen. And times of that would be like first thing in the morning. Have a morning ritual that allows you to start your day productively. And by the way, there are studies that have been done that say people that look at, for example, check their email on their phone in the first 10 minutes of the morning are dramatically less productive in the morning than people who don't start their day by looking at this. And here's the reason. Because the moment you look at your push notifications, the moment you look at your email, somebody else's agenda for your day, somebody else's agenda for your life, somebody else's claim on your attention just took you off of your game and put you into their game. You're now no longer thinking about your agenda. You're thinking about what do they want? What are their demands? And we get focused on what other people want, and we lose pursuing what we want in our lives. Now, that doesn't mean you should ignore other people or that they don't matter. It's just you got to own and control the discourse of when you're going to communicate with them. And so create no screen zones. Certain times of the day, for example, if you're doing lead generation, during lead generation time, turn off the push notifications, turn your phone on silent, get it where it's not distracting you. Because if you have it face screen up, and it's sitting there on your desk, and then you get this little pop, it pops up and your screen comes on automatically. What do? Your eyes gravitational pull, boom, sucks you right into it, right? Set up the no screen zones. If you have to use your computer when you're prospecting or doing your lead follow-up, shut off all the other browsers that you don't need. Okay, turn them all off and turn off all the push notifications that come up and beep. And in fact, I've had my computer screen beeped at me even while I'm shooting this video. Like, because I want to look at it, right? Addiction. Create no screen zones to protect you from the distraction. Number two, whenever you do go onto your phone or your tablet or your computer, whenever you turn it on, or your television the same way, when you turn it on, have a clear goal or purpose for what you're going to go check out. Okay. So right now I need to check, for example, I'm going to check my Instagram, or I'm going to post something. Well, my agenda is to post something, but how many times have you gone on to post something and you got in there and before you even posted it, there was something that was there, it was like, oh, that's cool. And boom, you're sucked in to the screen. Happened again. So have a clear goal or purpose for going in and stay focused on why you're going online, why you're going into that app. Get in, get out. Number three, the third strategy is that allow yourself surfing time. And that means it's perfectly appropriate to allow yourself time to go in and say, I'm just going to pick up the phone and go play. The key is to do it after you've done the things that are required for you to be productive for today. All the priority stuff, do it first, and then after hours, allow yourself some surfing time. It's okay to go in there and spend a little time, but I'm going to tell you, when you allow surfing time, you also need to be aware of how much time you're spending in there, because it's like getting sucked in, and it's like a time warp, right? Time stands still. You go in, I'm going to watch this YouTube video. An hour later, you're like, oh, where did time go? I can't believe that much time has passed. So what I do and I recommend is before you go in, set a timer. Get the timer on your phone, set a timer for 15 minutes or however long you're going to go in there. Set the timer. And that timer is kind of like an alarm. It's like a lifeline that when you go into the tunnel of the virtual vortex of the internet or your phone, that in 15 minutes, the alarm goes off and all of a sudden it's like, bzz, bzz, and you're like, and it snaps you back into reality. Time. Time is, they say time is money. No, time is everything. So you want to control how much time you're spending sucked into your screens. Having an alarm just gives you a lifeline to pull you back out into reality to go like, okay, I'm good. I got my little fix of the internet or fix of my social media. I can go back on. And then finally, the fourth, probably one of the most important ones, the fourth strategy, and this kind of expands on the no screen zone, and that is no screens of any type within 1 hour, oh my goodness, within 1 hour of your bedtime. No screens within an hour of your bedtime. Okay, 30 minutes. Really an hour is better, but at least 30 minutes, you need to not be looking at any screen, which means no social media, no YouTube, no surfing the internet, no browsing, no checking up on the news, none of that. On any screen, turn your television off, shut down your computer, turn your tablet off, turn your phone off, and don't look at it again within an hour of bedtime. And here's the reason. Because when you are on your phone or on a screen, one is it gets your brain working. So you're watching videos, it's just cranking your brain up, and all the neurons, you get the neural pathways, you're just boom, 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 they're firing. That's happening on a mental level, but on the neurological level, your phone, your computer, your television, they emit a blue light with a frequency that gets your synapses in your neurons firing, and it actually disrupts the melatonin that is important for you to go into good sleep cycles and get good rest. And what happens is that our sleep is interrupted, disrupted, and the quality of our sleep goes down, which means the quality of our rest goes down because we're on our computer or we're sitting in bed. I know this is gonna be tough, but you gotta do this. We're sitting in bed before we go to sleep, we're unwinding in our social media. Unwind at 8 to 8:30 or 9 to 9:30, and at 9:30, you've done unwinding with your phone, turn it off, set your alarm, turn it off, set it aside, get ready for bed, go to bed, and that gives your brain time to settle down, relax, and go into sleep mode. You're gonna be way more rested so that tomorrow when you wake up, you're gonna be more productive. Look, I get it, you can't live without your screens. We can't live without our smartphone or tablet or computer. I get that. It's awesome. The things they allow us to do are great. You just have to control it, not let it control you, and your life will be better. Yes, you can live without this for 30 minutes before bed. Yes, you can live without this at the times when distraction is not going to serve your life and serve your dreams. Do it. You'll thank me and you'll thank yourself. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, because you know other people need to see this. Play to win and always expect yes.